It's winter time, and I'm going to do a little bit of maintenance on this Briggs & Stratton engine here. And one of the most important things to do with an engine really is to change the oil. Ideally you should change the oil once a season. The manuals recommend every 50 hours of engine runtime, but to be perfectly honest, I think if you change oil once a season, it's really important. It's protecting your investment. It's keeping the engine running clean, if you like. Yeah, making sure that your engine basically lasts longer. So I'm going to show you a couple of, well, an easy way, the easiest way that I think you can change oil, and the least messy way, and that involves looking at a bit of kit that I bought online. So let me show you what I've been buying to help make this job a bit easy. So let's take a quick look at the engine here. As you can see, it's a Briggs & Stratton, and it's the model number is this number here, which is a 575EX. So what I did was put that on, searched that online, and I found this kit, which is basically an engine care kit. And it's you can see down the bottom there, it's got all the model numbers and 575 EX series is there, plus the 550 series, whatever. So I mean, obviously this is the right service kit to go with this engine. Let's have a little look inside. Bought this online, just short of 20 quid, £19 something. If you just search Briggs & Stratton engine care kits, there'll be a number of people selling these. They're all the same price. Inside, what we have is the oil. It's which we're going to be using today. You've got a replacement air filter as well, and a replacement spark plug. Today I'm more concerned about changing the oil. I'll show you how to do these two items another time, but today I just want to focus on the oil change, because normally, like I said, you'll probably change oil once a season. Should probably be your spark plug and your air filter once every 2 seasons. So I'm going to just put those back in the box, but I will show you how easy they are to change anyway on another video. So basically what we've got here is the oil. It's an SAE30. It's half a litre. Now what's quite nice about this, that the oil capacity for that engine is just shy of half a litre. So it's really quite good that these are almost the ideal size and the amount of oil that you should be putting back into the engine. Technically it's 0.47 of a litre is the oil capacity of the engine I've got there, and this is 5. So you're basically almost putting all of this in, which is it makes life a little bit easier than you're guessing when you're refilling it up. Another thing I found online whilst looking for the care kit was this oil removal pump. So again, it says here, for simple and safe removal of oil from all types of engines. A nice picture of a lawnmower on the front there. So again, let's have a little look inside here what we've actually got. A bit of tube, a little funnel, what looks like a sort of a hand pump of some description. A container, and some instructions on how to use it. Okay, so I'm going to have a quick read through these and assemble this up, then let's see how we get on. Well, setting this up looks really quite easy. So we just attach this vacuum pump to the top, and then also found in the box this little, it's like a little cut-off clip that that's been just slid onto the pipe there, and then basically you just stick one end of the pipe in there, and I believe this end will go into your oil tank, and we'll give that a few pumps and we'll see what happens. But that's pretty yeah, pretty straightforward. Before you change oil in your lawnmower, it's best just to warm the oil up. Makes it flow easier if the oil is warm. So I'm just going to turn the engine over. About 4 to 5 minutes would be enough just to warm it through. But let me just do that now and start the engine up. The engine's now had a few minutes to warm up. So what I'm going to do now is, for safety reasons, disconnect your spark plug. Okay, just make sure there's no sort of accidents happening there. There's no chance of the engine kicking over. Just remove any sort of dirt and grime that happens to be knocking around on there. Make sure it's sort of clean. A little spray here and there. Obviously, it's not the cleanest mower on the planet. It's just good to keep it changing oil. You don't want any dirt knocking around or anything like that. Just try and keep it a little bit clean while you're doing these sort of things. It stops any contamination getting into the oil, if you like, which you don't want. So that's a very quick wipe down, and that'll do the job. There we go. Right. Yeah, what I'm going to do now, just before I use the vacuum pump, is just tip the lawnmower back, just to make sure all the oil is gathered at the back of the tank where the pipe's going in. So to do that, I've just got an old toolbox. I'm just going to put that underneath the front wheels, lift that up. Right, now I'm going to put the end of our vacuum pump down into the tank. As low as it will go. That seems to be it. And I'm just going to pump this a few times, and there you can see that's the oil coming out. You can see now the last bit of oil coming out. There's air bubbles coming down. It shows you getting to the bottom and you're almost getting all the oil. Last couple of bits. That was really quite easy. Like I said, there's no mess or anything going on here as well. Really quite a simple operation. I mean, historically, what people have done to get the oil out of these, which you can still do, of course, is to tip the whole mower up, if you like, and make sure it sort of pours out. And then you need a tray, you can pour it into a tray, but always make sure if you do that your air filter, which is on this side, is up. So that's the way you tilt it up. So you tilt it up this way. So yeah, that just seems a bit of a messier way about going about things. This seems a lot neater and a lot tidier way of doing it. It's the last few bits of oil coming out now. There we go. That's that sealed up, and you can take this out. Now I'm going to drop the mower back down. Right, let's get the new oil to put in. Please remember, if you take oil out of your engine, you've got to put oil back in your engine. And again, I've shown you this earlier. This is SAE 30 Endurance Briggs and Stratton's own formula oil, which, you know, they make the engine, so I think they've probably got the best oil to go in their engines. But you can put any SAE 30 in these lawnmower engines, but make sure that's important. Use a little funnel that came with the kit, makes life a little bit easier. And then pour that in. There's a little measuring guide down here, so you can sort of see how much you're actually pouring in. It's important when you do put oil back in engine, you do not overfill it with oil, because that is not good at all. Just make sure you put in the right amount. Let's add a little bit more oil, not too much more. I'll try dipstick again. Perfect. Just a perfect amount now, so I'm happy with that. Put the dipstick in. Job done. Oil changed. Now what I've done is I've kept, this is the old oil bottle that I keep, because basically what I'm now going to do is put the dirty oil back into here, which means obviously you can get it recycled, send it down to your recycling centre to make sure, you know, you dispose of your old oil the right way.